Title: Vanishing Innocence. Author Buzz Stevens. Chapter 1: A Mother's Nightmare. Sarah Peterson's heart raced as she frantically searched the rooms of her small, cozy house. Her baby, Emma, was nowhere to be found. Panic surged through her veins, and the air seemed to thicken with each passing moment. How could her precious child have disappeared without a trace? Chapter 2: A Chilling Discovery. Sarah's mind spun with fear and desperation as she dialed the emergency services. Police officers arrived at her doorstep, their stern expressions reflecting the gravity of the situation. Detective Mark Collins, a seasoned investigator, took charge of the case. With empathy in his eyes, he assured Sarah that they would do everything in their power to find her baby. Chapter 3: Unraveling Secrets. Detective Collins delved into Sarah's life, piecing together a portrait of a young mother whose world revolved around her daughter. As he dug deeper, he discovered some intriguing aspects of Sarah's past: an estranged ex-boyfriend, a mysterious inheritance, and a shadowy figure lurking in the background. Each piece of the puzzle brought them closer to the truth. Chapter 4: Traces of Deception. As the investigation intensified, Detective Collins began to unravel a web of lies and deceit. The initial list of suspects grew longer with each passing day. Sarah's ex-boyfriend, Michael, had a motive for revenge after their bitter breakup. Her wealthy uncle, Henry, displayed suspicious behavior, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. And then there was Anna, a friend who had grown distant and enigmatic. Chapter 5: Desperate Measures. Sarah refused to succumb to despair. She embarked on her own quest for answers, combing through old photographs, letters, and diaries in search of any clue that might lead her to her missing child. With the detective's guidance, she uncovered a pattern. Each suspect had a reason to hide the truth, but who held the key to Emma's disappearance? Chapter 6: A Race Against Time. As days turned into weeks, the pressure mounted. Sarah grew exhausted and her hope dwindled. Detective Collins, consumed by the case, barely slept or ate. He couldn't shake the nagging feeling that time was running out. Each lead they pursued seemed to lead to a dead end, and the walls closed in on them. Chapter 7: The Unexpected Revelation. In a twist of fate, a crucial piece of evidence came to light: a security camera footage from a nearby convenience store. The footage captured a hooded figure entering Sarah's home on the night of Emma's disappearance. With renewed determination, Detective Collins followed the trail, and it led him to an unexpected perpetrator, a close friend who had been living a double life. Chapter 8: The Rescue. Armed with newfound knowledge, Detective Collins orchestrated a daring rescue mission. With a team of officers, they stormed a secret hideout in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. In a heart-stopping climax, they found Emma, unharmed but frightened, in the clutches of the kidnapper. The truth behind the abduction sent shockwaves through the community. Chapter 9: Rebuilding Trust. In the aftermath of the ordeal, Sarah and Emma struggled to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. The trauma had left scars, but they found solace in their unwavering love for each other. Detective Collins, burdened by the emotional toll of the case, sought closure and justice for the victims. Chapter 10: Reflections. Months later, Sarah and Emma had begun to heal, but the mystery of the abduction still haunted them. Detective Collins tirelessly worked to unravel the motives behind the crime and bring all responsible parties to justice. The case served as. Narrated Buzz Stevens.